the Common Core controversy takes over the state education commissioner's visit to School 2 in Troy. The appearance just a few hours ago was his first since abruptly canceling meetings all over the state about the new testing standard. And Matt Markham asked him why he pulled the plug, and Matt joins us now with more on his answer. And Matt, kind of interesting that you were able to catch up with him, especially since he obviously was trying to avoid just this kind of a showdown, I guess.
That's exactly true, Liz, and he wasn't even at the school we were going to talk about the Common Core either. John King making a visit to the Troy school to observe how it was using a $4.2 million grant. That was given to implement a longer school day and technology, among other things. But the focus across the state was how he would address the controversial Common Core standards, whether or not he still has planned meetings on that subject. It is a focus for many.
But I would separate that from the overall implementation of the Common Core, which is going quite well as we visit schools across the state.
Some parents and teachers say you can't separate the two, and they let Commissioner John King know at a public meeting in Poughkeepsie. After that, he pulled the plug on meetings about the new standards, which place a greater emphasis on math and fact-based texts.
There were a set of special interest groups that intended to disrupt the meeting and, again, prevent meaningful dialogue about the standards.
But many parents say they can't understand what their kids are learning. Academic intervention or extra help is offered, but only to the lowest performing students after a recent Regents decision, and not to all those who fail. More kids are failing standardized tests, and there is a greater emphasis on those tests. A lot of parents, though, that are concerned about the way these Common Core standards are implemented. Do you think those concerns are valid?
Anytime you have something as significant as a change in state standards, you're always going to have varying levels of effective implementation.
But because of the struggle in implementing all of this, there is concern that retention rates for teachers will suffer and they may leave a school after only a few years. 45 states have implemented these new standards, according to the commissioner, which were intended, Liz, to raise the bar and make American students more globally competitive.
Is there any word, Matt, that these meetings are going to be rescheduled? And did the commissioner happen to name just who those special interest groups were that disrupted that meeting in Poughkeepsie?
Well, the blanket answer is no for both of them. First, there's no word if they will be rescheduled. The one that was supposed to take place tomorrow was supposed to be at Shenendehowa. He did say he's working with parent-teacher associations to find perhaps different venues. He was pressed to identify those groups today, Liz, the rowdy groups, as you saw on the tape. He didn't give the names for those either, but we're going to be fleshing this story out a little bit more this afternoon. We'll have all that for you at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's going anywhere, so he will, it seems, have to deal with this at some point.
Exactly, and the parents will too. But again, the concern is that it was just implemented too quickly, and how much help can you get to make sure it's implemented the right way?
All right, I know you'll stay on it. We'll look forward to your report tonight. Matt Markham reporting for us. Thank you.